Crosser here from StockChartSense.com, and today is April 19th, and we're going to take one last look at Google here. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on this stock since we talked about it yesterday. And basically the analysis yesterday was simply this, just to recap it. Basically what I said is that the stock was coming right down to the 200-day moving average, which is also right around 600 bucks right there. And I said, okay, this stock is oversold, which we see that here on stochastics, and my plan was say, buy a little bit of this, put a stop somewhere around 595 or somewhere in that area under the 200-day moving average, and we want to look for a bounce up to the 50-day moving average, and then that would be a good place to take profits because we weren't expecting this, right? Well, here's the thing, guys. We got our rally today. We really did. Look, it went clear up to here. That was the high today on this stock was 616. It rallied up and it just could not sustain the rally, and then the thing started selling off. And not only did it sell off, it sold off on high volume. So here's the thing, guys. If you were in this stock at all, I hope you would have probably taken some profits today. If you didn't and you're still holding this, I'd probably, my assumption is this: I'd recommend tomorrow morning you just get out of this thing. And here's why. What we do here, and again, I'm giving you great information here. Write this down. Man, this is, record it, listen to it again. This is important. When you expect something to happen and it doesn't happen, that is information. And the expectation was we were going to get a rally up to the 50-day moving average. We were getting close, but no cigar. But here's the problem, though. We got our rally, but then it sold off. That's information. That is telling you something. That is telling you that the bulls rejected this, and also there are probably more sellers up here that have taken advantage of any strength in this stock. So my concern is now is you're going to start breaking this 200-day moving average, and then maybe come down and test this area here, which would be a logical test point based on what I see here. So the bottom line is this: when something happens that you didn't expect to happen, that's information, and that's what you use charts for. You don't use charts so much to predict price, even though you're kind of doing that. We're predicting, it's going to go up to 625 or whatever, but you're using charts more so to gain information. So again, here we are expecting this rally. Well, we get this, and then it sells off to this. That's not good. This is actually a bearish sign right here. I don't like this at all. So if I were you, if you have this on your if you're still involved in this, I would get out of this thing tomorrow, especially on any rally. For sure, do not hold this thing. Get out of it, because I just think there might be some more downside. So anyhow, I wanted to bring that to your attention, and again, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on this since we talked about it, but this is the last time we'll feature Google, and unless it gets to a point to where it really looks like maybe it put in a bottom to where we can actually take it as a decent trade. So that's it for today. Listen, I will get a video out to you guys probably over the weekend, and other than that, we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Take care. Bye.